welcome to Cool Tech Tuesday, where I showcase some cool instructional tools to use in the classroom. This first episode is all about a shameless plug where I showcase a handy-dandy Google site that I made for you, chock full of instructional technology resources. Now, if you're not already signed into your FCPS Google account, you'll need to do that in order to view the website. This is how you log in. Remember, it's the same password that you used to log into the computer to watch this video. The link to that site is listed below in the description of this video, so let's go check it out. Okay, so here we are in the Lee High School Technology Google site, your one-stop shop for all your instructional technology needs. Now, because I want this to be a collaborative site, the first thing we need to do is to go ahead and bookmark this site so we can always come back to it and check for updates. So if you're using your Chrome browser like I am, you're going to go up here to this star and go ahead and click it, and then click Done. And now you can see that this Lee High School Technology button has been added to my bookmark, so I can get there with just one click. Now, if you're not seeing this bookmark bar, go over here to these three dots on your browser, and then go to Bookmarks, and then make sure Show Bookmark Pages is checked right there. Or, I'm sorry, Show Bookmarks bar is checked right there. Okay? All right, so what you see here at the top are some popular topics. All right, we'll start with SIS because we use that every day. So when you click on that, you're going to go to a new Google site, which you might be familiar with because I sent it out when first quarter grades were due. So this is a great resource for all your SIS needs, right? If you need to set up your grade book or you need some refreshers on how to take attendance and find student information, generating different kinds of reports, adding and copying assignments, progress reports, generating and printing, and then report cards and end of the year stuff is probably going to be the most used tab. So this is going to come up soon as the second quarter ends and it's time to add first semester grades. So you're going to go in here to see PDFs as well as videos on how to add semester grades. So it's a great resource there. This is also going to be a great resource to share with new teachers or long-term subs if they need some help navigating and setting up their grade book. All right, so let's go back to the Lee High School Technology page. And you can see these other different topics up here. Blackboard, very common topic. Right, if you need to add users or you're not quite sure how to use some of the tools there on Blackboard, there's a lot of good resources there for you as well. Microsoft, especially Microsoft email, something that we use every day. So if you've recently been re-imaged or your staff news disappeared, here's how you can add that. If you need to archive your email, directions on how to do all of those things can be found there. All right, and eCart and Horizon, great tools to use in FCPS. eCart's going to have a searchable database, a lot of great resources to use, as well as Horizon to build assessments, and EDSL, which has a lot of great reports. So if you want to get into any of those, there's a lot of resources for those. And then, of course, my favorite, Google. All right, so if you're just getting started with Google Basics, maybe you've kind of used your Drive, but you're quite not sure how it works, you can get started here at Google Basics on how to use Google Forms, Google Classroom, all that good stuff. But if you already are kind of googly, I urge you to get in here and check out some Chrome extensions, some Google add-ons, and some Google apps. This is just kind of like a resource of things that I would recommend to use that I think are great, but I definitely want to add to this. So if you think something should be up here that isn't, please let me know so that we can get it on there. Like I said, I want this to be a collaborative site. Okay, and then if we go over here to YouTube, this is going to kind of be two parts. The first part being that if you want to come back and look at any of these Lee High School Tech YouTube videos that I'm making here for Cool Tool Tuesday, you can find that here. Of course, it's the first one, so there's nothing to click yet. But also, if you want to set up your YouTube account to use with students in your classroom, there's some resources here on how to do that, how to make playlists, how to set up your account, and some kind of best practices with policy and safety. Okay. And then as I continue to send out these Tech Tuesday emails, they will all be archived here. Of course, this is my first one, so nothing there to see yet. And if you want to contact myself or Greg, two members of the IT team, our contact information is here. It also gives some helpful hints on how our roles are a little bit differently, kind of a little different. So of course, the best way to get in touch with Greg is to do a request IT if your equipment is not working. And if you need to be in touch with me for individual or group or department trainings, I'm happy to do that on any of these topics here. So go ahead and shoot me an email and we can set that up. And perhaps the most exciting tab at the top is to get lit. Lancers inspire with instructional technology. So this is where I want to showcase and give kudos to all the cool folks in the building who are doing awesome things with instructional technology. So if you think that you have a really great lesson that utilizes instructional technology, your kids are killing it with the one-to-one laptops, maybe you're super googly and you're showcasing blended learning, I'd love to hear from you and I'd love to showcase your lessons here on this page. So I'd like to come in, observe your class, maybe get some ideas from video and pictures or some student examples, just some great things here to showcase to other staff. So please be in contact with me if you want to get lit. All right, let's look at some of the side navigation. So up here we have some student laptops FAQ, some ongoing problems that we see happening with the student laptops and issues that students are running into. So that's a great place to start if some of your students are having these problems. I hope that this list doesn't grow. I hope we know all the issues so far, and there's nothing else there to add, but you never know, so this might change as well. Link to passwords over here, so if you need to update, change a student password, all those rules and the link to do that is all right here. Some other professional development links if you want to go beyond trainings that I can do for you here on MyPLT or eLearn-It, and of course the North Tier catalog, all those links will be here. And then last but certainly not least is the cool tools. This is what I really want to add to go all the way down this website so that we see lots of cool tools being added here. So if you have a cool tool that you want to add here that I haven't found yet, please let me know so that I can add it here onto this collaborative website. The first two up there are the ones I'll be talking about next week at the mini faculty meeting. Kahoot and Poll Everywhere, two awesome tools to use to get some kind of informal assessment data from students, and very fun and very engaging. So I'll show that off, and you can also watch these videos to learn more about it. Okay, so there you have it, your first cool tool, the Elite High School Technology Google site, and I'll see you in a couple Tuesdays with another cool tool.